Welcome to the Real Press Starts.
That's what
I'm your host,
guy would always say.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Yeah. What happened to that cocksucker?
I don't even talk to him in a while.
He probably doesn't even listen to the show either.
I don't think he does, fucker.
Fucking son of a bitch.
Speaking
Yeah, he
of
doesn't
listening,
even like randomly come on and he,
yeah,
like Brian.
I haven't talked to him in a while. Like it's just, he wanted to come on the show a couple of months ago, and I forget what happened. And it was I think we just weren't. I think it was one of the weekends we didn't record.
What's up with Leo?
Shit, I haven't talked to him before.
What was his? The Gweetster?
The Gweetster, aka McFlurry. You have to say the whole thing every time.
Oh yeah.
Before we get any further, don't forget, follow us on Facebook. Facebook.com/The Real Press Start. On Tweeters at
Very
Real Press
nice.
Start. We're on iTunes, Spreaker, SoundCloud. Anywhere you can get podcasts, you can get us. Like us, rate us, share us, all that good shit. All right, I want to show. Okay, before we get any started, I was at the barbershop right now getting my hair cut.
Barbershop. This is not barbershop.
And the dude in the chair next to me, he brought his buddy with him.
He pissed on your shoes.
Yeah. No, he brought his buddy with him, and I don't know if he knew the barber that was cutting his hair or not, but they were all just sitting there bullshitting, right? And then all of a sudden, the buddy, the one that's not getting his haircut, he's sitting across from him, and he goes, "Oh no, I'm sorry." The guy getting his haircut tells to his buddy that's sitting across from him, he goes, "Hey, your sister, she told me low key she was trying to get at you the other day when you were alone in your room." And he goes, "I know, but what do you say?" He goes, "If she wasn't my sister, man, but you know." And then they all just laughed about it.
They're probably kidding.
And I'm like,
that sounds hilarious. That sounds like just something to fucking make fun, like make everybody else like
feel uncomfortable.
Nah, that was a joke.
I hope it was.
That was a joke because I think they're making fun of people who talk loud in barbershops and then like.
No. See, the thing is, they weren't talking that loud. I was just right next to them, so I heard the conversation.
But if he's talking across to like, if he's
they're sitting the distance that we're sitting. They're not far apart.
Oh, that's weird though.
Yeah,
that's weird. So the barber chairs are that far from the waiting section? Or?
Oh no, it's just because there's not really a waiting section. The dude just brought a chair over.
Oh, that's
to
weird.
talk to his boy, getting his haircut. Yeah, they were having weird conversations as it was, but it was just like, yeah, like that one was. He was like, yeah, she wasn't my sister, eh? I was like, and then they just like laughed, like, ah.
Maybe a stepsister?
I'm hoping at least
Hopefully.
a stepsister.
Yeah, it's probably, man, because I don't think that shit. Especially in California, even.
Yeah.
Like it happens in the mid fucking.
Yeah.
That's that fucking stupid shit, like the way us coastal people are. We think we're better than everybody. Yeah, they're just in the middle of the states. They're just fucking sisters.
Just fucking sisters and
fucking each other constantly.
Let me crack a cold one for the American working man.
Here in America, we don't. Or here in California, we don't do that.
Yeah.
We don't do that shit.
Yeah, it's weird, man. There's a lot of Neanderthals out there still.
Yeah. So we didn't talk about this last week. We found out about it after the show.
The Joker movie?
Okay, we can talk about the Joker. We can talk about that first.
The tale of the two Jokers.
Yes.
The shitty Joker. It's like the one for the retards. It's like the AP movie, and then the fucking what do they call it?
The special needs. Special ed.
What was the other one? ELD, where they're just stupid, but they're not retarded.
I don't remember that.
It was like ELD, yeah.
I remember like they had remedial classes.
I know remedial.
That's a funny word.
Remedial.
Nigga, you remedial. But no, I think it's called ELD.
Why is it called remedial?
I think it's called.
Is it because your stupidness could be remedied?
It's called
something. Like,
maybe, yeah. It's remedial.
No, it's like
your dumbness can be
because it's
rectified.
like you're below the medium.
Yeah,
You're like
maybe.
below the medium.
So you're like,
yeah, Scorsese
but I think
and
it's called
Joaquin
ELD,
Phoenix.
not remedial.
No, I remember.
Maybe in your day, but like when I was there, it was called ELD.
Because me and the Gweetster,
yeah,
but like the
story
people-
were
remedial has a pretty.
It's like
bad
retarded.
connotation.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
we were in remedial math. And oh, dude, that class.
You were in the 90s, so
Dude,
they would
that
just
class-
call like. Oh, they probably also had like a faggot class.
Everyone they suspected to be
Or is
gay
this
or
queer?
what?
They call it queer.
This is-
Queer studies.
Faggot math.
Queer studies.
Queer, that's the
But
name.
queer's not really
That's not really. I think that's the name of this episode.
But
Faggot math.
nah, it's remedial.
Remedial.
Because the faggot math is offensive. We should start using remedial instead of retard. That's remedial.
That should just tickle me.
It does sound better than
That dude's
retard. though.
remedial as
But
fuck.
it's still
Remedial
just as
as
funny.
fuck,
It's,
yeah.
it's still just as funny as retard, if not funnier. But
Yeah.
it's not as offensive,
Yeah, this dude is remedial.
and it doesn't sound as like harsh on the ears, like
Yeah,
retard.
it's got a nice tone. It's got a nice ring to
Like
it.
that's why like nigger and faggot, and they kind of have a harsh
They have a
tone
har-
on the ears.
it's-
nigger, like
yeah.
it just sounds like
Yeah,
retard.
yeah.
They're like hard hitting.
They're hard, yeah. They're sharp words.
Yeah, remedial's a little more blunt.
It's rounded.
It'll lube you up before it fucks you.
Oh god, I don't even know how we got it. Oh, Joker.
Yeah, it's the remedial
The
Joker
remedial
as
Joker.
the fucking regular Joker. The cool Joker.
Yeah, so I was looking into it, and so it's gonna be
That's a great,
Scorsese and fucking
Joaquin.
and Joaquin Phoenix.
Joaquin.
And they're
You have
gonna
to say
do-
it like that. Like, you're not supposed to-
Joaquin.
Is it DC or is it just like their
It's
own?
DC.
It's still gonna be DC, and it's gonna
But
be
who, are there two different production companies making it, or
I
are
don't
they
know.
both just? Are there one production company putting out two different movies?
I think DC is just like, okay, we're gonna see which one of these does
Yeah.
better,
Mm-hmm.
and then we'll go from there.
It's like a test. Well, usually the better movie doesn't do as good as the shitty movie.
Yeah.
The shittier movies usually sell more, like Transformers and whatever,
Yeah.
and like Wind River or whatever. Like, what other movies are out there that are better?
Dude, I swear to God, I silenced that one because that's the one that's always loud. That
It's
one,
because that one's super loud, but so you don't really hear that one.
Yeah.
But that one's just as loud
Just as
when you
loud?
take the other one out the picture.
Yeah. Fucking wind chimes.
Remedial.
It's remedial as fuck. Like, I'm curious to see what they're gonna do. I know with the Scorsese Joker, he's gonna be a stand-up comedian, and then he's gonna become the Joker. So it sounds like they're doing the Red Hood origin story,
Uh-huh.
where the Joker was a failed comedian.
Uh-huh.
Then he turns into he gets tricked in by the mafia to become the Red Hood for a day. Then he falls into the Ace Chemicals and becomes the Joker.
I don't like Joker having an origin.
I like
I like
Joker.
it being mysterious.
Yeah, like no one knowing who the fuck he is.
Like he's like Jesus, he just comes out of nowhere. Like he was born and then he's just comes out of nowhere at 32 or whatever.
That's gonna be the name of the episode. Joker Jesus.
Jesus Joker.
Jesus Joker. I forgot what I was gonna say.
What's up with the Jared Leto one though? What is?
All I know is I don't even know if it's gonna be an origin or if it's just gonna be. I know it's.
Yeah, I didn't hear anything about it other than the fact that they're making one.
It's a standalone. It's gonna be it's gonna take place in the same universe as Suicide Squad. Because apparently Suicide Squad takes place in its own fucking. It's not part of the DCU.
Okay.
Suicide Squad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like
But Batman was in it.
Batman was in it. Yeah, that's the thing. But so like I don't know. DC's all fucked up right now. They like
They don't know what to do.
yeah, and supposedly they're gonna stop doing. They're gonna stop trying to create a universe. They're just gonna start putting out movies like they used to. So it's just like Batman.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like how can you like you can't do that and not reference other like even the '87 fucking Batman film. Fuck, is it '87? No, '89.
Whatever, the 80s Batman.
The '80s Batman. They still they reference Bloodhaven. There's other references to heroes in those fucking. You know what I mean? They have to. You know what I mean?
Why? They don't have to.
They kind of they do because it's an established universe.
So you don't have to reference it.
No,
Yeah, I agree. They don't have to.
you don't think so?
No.
I don't know. I feel like it's
Because people because those references are for the fans and the fans already know, so they don't really need a
Yeah.
callback to another movie to understand that.
But see, and then,
But at the same time, if they are going to be doing that, if they're going to be like, it does make it harder for them to reference other movies when they're not technically connected.
Yeah.
So there's going to be a weird line for them to walk if they're going to be doing that.
But
Yeah.
like, if you need a reference, if there absolutely has to be a reference, I'm sure they're not going to avoid it.
Yeah.
But they're not going to go out and be like,
Yeah. But,
what do you call it? Having cameos and shit
Yeah.
or whatever. Unless it's absolutely needed.
Yeah.
Which is how you should do a story to begin with. But
my fear of that is that, okay, how many Batman origin movies have we had now?
well, what's the origin? Just the first one.
Well, yeah, but like, so every time they put out a new
Just
Batman
Batman
movie.
Begins is technically the only origin one.
No, because then fucking the original Batman, they still have his origin in there.
Do they? No, they
Yeah,
don't.
yeah, they do.
And which ones?
And the first fucking
Batman Begins.
no, the first fucking the '87 Batman or '89 Batman, whatever the fuck
So
it
there's
came
only
out.
been 2 Batman origins.
Yeah, but I'm saying like, okay, so then like,
And they're far apart.
but when they reboot it again, they're gonna do another fucking Batman origin, just like Spider-Man.
Why do
like,
they have to do another Batman origin? Why can't you just be like, it's Batman?
Because
everybody knows
they're
All
not
the Batman
connected.
origins are the same though.
I know. So it's the same fucking movie, just modernized.
So they don't have to.
They don't have to do an origin. It would be smart.
It's not
to
like
not
they're
do
doing
an
a
origin.
different. It's not like Spider-Man or
You just
somebody
reference
else
the
where like
origin.
there's multiple origins.
All you got to do is reference the origin so people understand some sort of
Yeah.
what you're doing or foreshadowing.
Like
or
the way they
whatever.
did Spider-Man was perfect for Marvel. This last
I haven't
Homecoming.
watched it.
You haven't seen Homecoming?
It's okay.
It's my favorite of the Spider-Man movies.
I don't know. I don't know. I can't get into it.
I like it. I like because he was in Civil War. They didn't.
was good, even I couldn't really get into that either.
I like that.
I like what they did with it.
Yeah.
I like that it was way different. Than
I like what's his name, the Mexican dude.
I like that in Marvel, each movie's like
Michael
way different
Peña.
than the
Michael
other.
Pena, thank you.
Each one's way different than the other.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
they have their
they
very
have-
unique style.
But that's what was also about Infinity Wars too. Is they still had.
And yeah, they had their own style, but
Yeah, as they
it was like
introduced them.
fucking WrestleMania, man.
Yeah,
It
was
was
just
like a WrestleMania of Marvel movies.
yeah. It was just everyone coming out, all
It's
the
like here's all these weird characters. Now they're gonna fight.
pretty much, yeah.
There's a fucking dead man, Undertaker. We got fucking a Hunter Hearst Helmsley, whatever that is.
Iron Man would be Hunter Hearst Helmsley, the rich guy.
I don't
You know, it's funny. Speaking of wrestling, for whatever reason, everyone at work, like, we've all been doing, like, just talking like Macho Man at work. Just everyone at work is just like, oh yeah, let me tell you something. Dig it. And it's just like, you're just like, hey, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. It just.
Do you think Macho Man had some sort of like mental disorder,
He had some kind
like
of.
a handicap?
I don't know.
The way he looked.
But he was blind. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like his face structure too was kind of weird.
I know his eyes were fucked up.
He kind of had that nose where it's like
He just
know,
looked like a
like-
fucking caveman.
the nose bridge isn't like
Yeah.
there. You know, it's like
We've
he
been-
almost had like the Down syndrome type face.
yeah,
But not
a,
full.
a touch of the downs.
He's just remedial, not full retard.
Um,
Remedial Macho Man.
oh, what I brought up earlier, we found out about it after the show because Giro thought it was a prank or he thought it was a scam. You're going to E3, you lucky son of a bitch.
That I am.
Yeah,
He won the lottery.
and you're going to the Call of Duty after party.
Yep. Get to play Call of Duty with no lines.
Nice. You should
Get a free hat.
Do you have Instagram on your phone?
Let me get your hat.
It's gonna be a custom hat. Didn't you hear me? They're gonna go and like they're gonna measure his dome and
oh,
shit.
really? Are they gonna put your fucking gamer tag on there? That would be badass.
That'd be badass.
That would be badass. Do you have Instagram on your phone?
Yeah.
You should fucking Instagram all that shit on our TRPS fucking Instagram.
I was gonna do it on my own.
Well, you should do it on the fucking start one.
You could just put those same videos on the
Yeah.
on
Motherfucker.
yeah.
Sure.
And if you do, it's the real press start on Instagram.
All right, yeah, well, I'll get the account information later.
Yeah. The password is. It's the same password we use for everything.
Don't just say that. Now somebody's gonna figure it out on like our Gmail or something.
I know, right?
And they're like, oh, they said the same thing on everything, so then they have everything.
Yeah. Well, our Twitter's already been hacked like 15 times. I'm constantly getting emails. Your Twitter was this activity you? And it's like from fucking like, it's like in fucking the middle like. It's like the Middle East. It's like, yeah, no, I wasn't in the Sudan. I wasn't tweeting for the Sudan.
What is it with this wire? See that?
Going hella low.
That is weird. Yeah, it's the one going. No, I don't know.
But this is the one.
Yeah.
So what's this one? I think this one. Well,
They had 3. Yeah, that's right. 3. I don't know, maybe just one of them got damaged. It got disconnected from the house somehow.
It's weird. I was like,
This is going to your house, though.
Yeah, but like they have 1, 2 going to their house. There's 2 going to that house. I think. There's another one.
That's fucking weird. I don't know.
I was like, is this motherfucker stealing electricity from us?
Right? No, but if he did, it wouldn't be going to the wire. It would be
Yeah.
just going over the wall. So there's a lot of shit, a lot of rumors, a lot of highly anticipated stuff. We talked some of it, E3. You watched the EA press conference today.
Yeah.
I was getting my haircut during the
It's what to be expected from EA.
yeah. So,
Madden, NBA Live, FIFA, Battlefield.
That's typical shit.
You said they showed some Anthem
like
stuff,
the
right?
most,
Battlefield
like
5?
the coolest stuff was probably Anthem, and I still don't know what to feel about it.
What did they show?
They showed like a little like a mission that they were going through. They showed the
Like a walkthrough or something?
they showed the 4 different types of javelins that you could use, which are the mech suits.
The mech suits, yeah.
Those look pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
They only went into detail about 2 of them,
Okay.
not the other 2. There's I forgot like a Ranger, Colossus, Storm, and I forgot the other one.
I think Ranger and Colossus were the 2 they showed in the original last year.
Well, the only ones that they went into detail were Ranger and Colossus,
Okay.
and the Ranger one seems to be like a versatile close combat one.
Yeah.
And then Colossus is kind of like explosives and
It's like a
and,
long distance
heavy-
tank kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
I
Well,
remember.
no, like they also had a port where like he like pulled out a shield and he just started ramming into
Oh
shit.
shit! Okay.
So it was pretty cool.
Nice.
But they didn't, and they showed the storm kind of teleporting around and floating, but like they didn't really show like its
Yeah,
actual
that's what-
abilities.
Yeah.
But it looks fine. It looks cool. I'm definitely gonna try and go play
What
it.
does it look like? What kind of game can you compare it to?
Can be compared to?
Like,
I don't know. It looks kind of like its own thing. Like it doesn't really. Nothing that I've played that I can
Yeah,
compare it to.
like
What
it
was
feels
that other
like you
one?
want to connect. Like
what was the other one before Fortnite that everyone was all on?
Destiny.
No, the other one, the cartoony one.
Overwatch?
Overwatch. Yeah.
No, not.
No, the
not
Overwatch
like
is a objective based like multiplayer kind of thing. This is more like I think the only.
So
thing
it's like mechs. Are they giant? Or are they?
No, it's like-
They're kind of more. They're more human looking.
yeah,
Yeah.
they're like they just make
The only
Iron
one that
Man
looks
suit.
big is
Yeah.
the Colossus one I was talking about, and that one looks really bulky, like
Yeah.
like
It's like a heavy.
like Hulkbuster armor. From,
yeah.
So it's like Iron Man fighting. each
Yeah,
other.
yeah. The only thing I can really like the
Iron
closest
Mans.
thing I can equate Iron Man.
Iron Man.
Iron Man. It sounds gay as fuck.
Iron Man.
Oh, Iron Man.
The closest thing I could like obviously it's not, but like Destiny,
Mhm.
where it's like it's a
Yeah, it's a game similar to Destiny where like
there's objectives and you go out and do shit. I'm sure there's gonna be a team deathmatch and there's probably gonna be a fucking battle royale mode.
Like, they announced battle royale for Battlefield 5.
Really? That was kind of to be expected though, right? Like that was one of the rumors. Wasn't
Not
it?
for me. No, I didn't hear about that.
I thought I
Did
heard
you
a
say
rumor.
there was something else that was going to be a battle royale style?
Call of Duty.
Call of Duty. Yeah.
Something else. Right?
I thought
Everybody's doing a battle royale.
Everything's there.
yeah, everyone's jumping on that shit, but I didn't expect or no one really heard about. I didn't hear about Battlefield. I didn't.
I might have read an article about it.
Oh, that game looks good. The what is that one? Strange Brigade.
What? That sounds familiar.
It's like with the 4. It's like a old timey like narrator or whatever, and it's like
oh
the 4,
yeah.
the 4 like they're like artifact hunters or whatever.
Yeah, that one
Treasure
does.
hunters. And
yeah.
there's like zombies and shit.
And like, and one of them has like they have like
they
different
have
powers.
talismans.
Yeah.
And shit, yeah.
Yeah, that one did look pretty cool.
But it looks like the more stuff that keeps coming out. Like I just saw a video today. They looked fun.
Yeah, because I forgot we saw that at the PlayStation
It looked
experience,
pretty
right?
fun. Yeah.
The one speaking of the PlayStation experience, the one I went, like, I haven't heard anything. Was it called Sundown? Remember the one where we were invisible?
Uh-huh.
That one I haven't heard shit else about it.
I think it's out.
Is it out?
It's been out, bro. It was out already.
Dude.
No, it wasn't out already. But
No,
yeah.
no, it just came out like this month or
Well, remember
last
Gang
month.
Beasts, where they just like, well, it's out already.
So yeah, it's like
It's been
yeah.
out for like a month.
Yeah.
Well, no, but it wasn't on the PlayStation yet.
No, but even when remember because What was the day that we were over here drinking?
It was out that week. It was out that week that PlayStation.
Yeah, but we had a gathering where it was like we wanted to play something. But
Yeah,
then we were like,
and then like it was like later on that
but
night.
it was out.
Or it was like the next day we figured out. It was like,
Yeah,
oh,
the next
fuck.
day we were like, shit's been out though, fucking for a month.
Yeah.
Suckers, they don't like put a little ad or whatever.
Right.
There should be like a thing, with like a notification center or something, and you punch in like from what game news
Yeah.
you want to hear about
Uh-huh.
on certain upcoming titles and shit like that.
When you guys should buy some done right now, I'll give you some cash.
Should work.
We'll
Should
play it.
work for, should be like a marketing guy.
What was the other one? That,
I have genius marketing.
Sony hired me.
what was the other? There was another game that we've been waiting on from PlayStation Experience. Oh, they announced the release date for Days Gone.
They release what?
It's coming next year.
Yes,
March or May?
March, I believe.
Oh, they really. Oh,
Days
next.
Gone.
Yeah, Days Gone, March next year.
Yeah. And there was another one.
Anthem's February next
I
year.
thought it was
Yeah.
supposed to come out this year. Oh no, you told me it got pushed out.
Yeah, they pushed it back.
And then
That's why it's not at E3. They're going with Last of Us, I think.
I thought they said there
When
was
is
another
Last of
demo.
Us coming? Is Last of Us coming out this year?
Huh? I think so. No, the 4 games, the 4 main games that they're focusing on are Last of Us 2, Ghost of Tsushima,
Oh, that looks so fucking good. It looks like-
Death
it's like-
Stranding, and another one. I fucking forgot it. Spider-Man.
Yeah. Spider-Man comes out in September. The Ghost of Tsushima.
Uh-huh.
That it looks like fucking like samurai Metal Gear.
Yeah.
It looks fucking awesome. Like good Metal Gear.
You
there
were
like
expecting
demons in that one?
a Splinter Cell?
Is there like demons in that one or some shit?
No, I think it's just ninjas, right?
Yeah,
or
I think it's
samurai
just- I
ninjas.
think it's
samurai.
just
Because remember we were saying,
Yeah.
it's like I could have sworn I saw like some sort of demon.
But yeah, that looks fucking. That one looks badass.
Uh-huh.
You need to try to get some hands-on time with that one. I know there's supposed to be playable, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna spend a lot of time in PlayStation's area.
Yeah.
That's mainly what I'll be playing.
Yeah. And then
If they have Crackdown, if they happen to have Crackdown, which they probably won't.
no, Crackdown got pushed back
It'll be
another
done.
year.
Yeah. No, I think they said March next year.
Oh, is that what it was? I thought it got pushed back.
and
in
they're
full.
doing another Gears of War.
But they did say it wouldn't be at a. Oh no! They did say it was.
Are they doing
It is
another
going to be
Gears
at
of War?
Microsoft's E3. No
No?
Gears of War yet.
Because I seen it in the commercial. On the Xbox commercial, they show like Gears of War shit.
Oh, because
Well, they probably just showed it because that's a flagship
Yeah.
title. It's just.
It's like old. Like
I just saw
they showed old
somebody
shit
wants to
for it.
play.
Well, they had a new one like
It's at
a year
Walmart, and I
ago.
was watching one of the old
Gears of War 5 came out like last year.
It's still old.
I just saw a news article that
That's
somebody
what
wants to
I'm
play
pushing.
Gears of War.
Shit.
Who was it? Oh, Batista. He wants to play the main character. What's his name? Something Phoenix.
Oh yeah,
In
yeah.
Gears of War. He wants to. Yeah, I can see him playing that character. But as long as he plays it like Drax.
What?
Stupid and
Yeah.
I
funny.
never played those games. I played bits of them.
I never
I
played
don't
it.
know. I never knew that. They
I've seen gameplay and they look good.
like the storyline would be that
Yeah.
compelling that you're like, oh, I gotta make a fucking.
I don't think. Well, I don't know. I think people more care about the multiplayer for Gears of War.
So,
I don't know. I never hear anyone talk about the multiplayer. I always hear
Right.
about the solo campaign.
No, I hear about like Gears 1 and being like one of the best multiplayer games ever.
Anthem will
shit.
not have loot boxes.
Yeah, Anthem's gonna be doing like Fortnite. You can buy whatever like
Nice.
specific.
what about Konami? What are they doing?
They're just doing fucking Plinko games and shit. They're not doing anything right
They're
now.
not doing
What
Yeah.
is a Plinko game?
You know those fucking like it's like a slot machine, like they're like Japanese slot machines, but instead of like slots, it's like a bunch of things like
The balls?
ball bearings drop through a bunch of pins.
with the with the
And,
spikes and it just bounces back
You know how
and
they
forth
they,
and
they,
they fall in
ting,
the
ting,
little.
ting, ting, and
Like-
they fall and like
Virtual that?
yeah.
Why?
That's I guess that's huge in Japan.
I hate Konami.
It's huge. So Bethesda obviously, Fallout 76.
Splinter Cell's rumored to show up,
Yeah. With micro, let me see here.
which is probably a good time for it since Metal Gear's
shitting itself.
in shambles.
Yeah.
They
Fucking
should,
so.
they should remake number 4.
Metal Gear 4.
Yeah.
So this is the rumored games from Microsoft right now. Fable 4, Gears of War 5, Gears of War Battle Royale, Gears of War RTS spin-off, Halo Infinity, and Superman from Rocksteady. That supposedly was going to be at the Microsoft press conference.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought maybe Gears of War 4 came out the other day.
I think, yeah.
Okay.
So there's a new Gears of War?
Yeah. I think this was a prequel, right?
I don't know.
I know one of them was a prequel. I don't know if it was...
I have an Xbox, so I don't pay attention to
Yeah, I don't know if it was the last one that came out, or... Cause I remember them talking about a prequel. Can I still watch...
That's good, they're finally getting exclusives. Because
yeah.
I wonder, though, if... Like, if that game was on PlayStation, what would we be into?
I don't know.
What, Gears?
Yeah.
Sure would.
Gears is a lot like Halo, though. Like, Halo...
It's not. It's different.
No, I'm saying gameplay-wise.
No.
You don't think so?
Different. Yeah, different. It's more like...
It reminds me of a Halo type. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just Xbox biased.
No, because it's third person. It's more like... What is it comparable to? It's about, like, the cover...
Yeah, it's a cover-to-cover thing.
Oh, yeah.
And then the chainsaw.
Oh, what game was that did that?
I'm trying to...
I know Army of Two did that, but that was...
Yeah, but that game was bad.
If you played The Division, it's similar to that.
It was fun, but it wasn't good.
The second one was terrible.
I think when The Order 1886 came out, they were comparing it to that a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was again. Not as smooth, but it was still good.
The Order... Oh, man. Like, I got that game.
God of War, or Gears of War was based on, or like, inspired by another game. I forgot which one.
I don't remember.
But yeah, it's like about cover system, like sprinting from cover to cover.
Yeah.
Shit like that.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I've heard the story's really good, though. I just haven't, never played it.
Sayings and shit.
Yeah.
It's like
that game you used to like.
Resistance?
Resistance.
Well, story-wise, yeah. But not gameplay-wise.
Not gameplay-wise, yeah. And it's not World War II. It's more...
Yeah, it's
It's futuristic.
Yeah.
Nintendo...
It's like Starship Troopers.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is basically Starship.
Yeah, because they're locusts. They're bugs.
Greedy.
They're bugs that are humanoids. Yeah. So games rumored at Nintendo. Fire Emblem Memories.
That's for sure going to be there.
Fortnite.
For sure.
F-Zero SX.
Ooh, F-Zero would be dope.
That would be dope. Metroid Prime Renegade.
Mm-hmm.
Nintendo 64 Mini. So it's like just like how they did the Super Nintendo and the NES.
Mm-hmm. Why is it 64?
Because it was 64-bit system.
Oh, that was what.
Because the Nintendo was 8-bit,
and
then the Super Nintendo was 16-bit. Now that one was 64. 16-bit. Oh shit! Punch Out, become the champion. Mm-hmm. And then Star Fox.
Is it Mike? It's not Mike Tyson?
No. Supposedly, I remember the thing was like it was like.
Do you know a game called Killer Queen?
Killer Queen.
Arcade game.
Killer what? Queen?
Mm-hmm.
It sounds familiar.
Sounds like a band.
Mm-hmm. There's a game that people are like highly anticipating for Nintendo Switch to come out with it. And supposedly, from what I hear, it was a very popular arcade game back in the day.
Do you know anything about the game?
I don't remember what they said what the game was really about.
Let me Google it. Because like, if the name sounds familiar, but
Jello was saying that there's a VR place over here right about.
Yeah.
It's not like the
No, but it's not a.
Yeah.
No.
You should try it. Or it's just probably cheaper.
Yeah, we gotta do. What day do you want to do that shit?
What?
The fucking VR thing. I just gotta buy the tickets.
Yeah.
I'm Googling. I'm putting it in my Google machine. Killer Queen Arcade. We'll come back to that because it's loading.
I'll look it up.
Yeah, look it up.
We got any other topics?
No, I got some more. So Square Enix. Oh no, Bethesda. Wait, no, is it Bethesda? Bethesda. No, this is Sony. So Sony, BioShock Resurgence, Bloodborne 2, Devil May Cry 5, the Final Fantasy VII Remake, PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, Resident Evil 2 Remake, and SOCOM Coalition. Those are the rumored games that haven't been completely confirmed. Meh. Final Fantasy VII. Meh. Final Fantasy VII I'm waiting on. I don't really care about Devil May Cry anymore.
It used to be all about that shit.
What?
Used to be balls deep in Devil May Cry.
Not after the first one. I loved the first one.
Ever since you played Beyond Two Souls.
yeah, Beyond Two Souls ruined every other game for me. Square Enix is having their press conference, and it doesn't say what anticipated games. Whatever. Ubisoft.
Maybe Ubisoft.
And then, yeah, so I want to see maybe if I don't know what time you work tomorrow, Jiro?
10 to 3.
10 to 3. Shit, never mind. I was gonna say hopefully. Oh wait, no, after because the PlayStation press conference is after 3.
No. PlayStation conference is on Monday.
Oh, on Monday. Okay, maybe we can get together and we can kind of like live stream it and like talk as we watch it and shit.
No.
Sure.
That'd be kind of
Boring
dope.
as shit.
I'm down for that. It's an RTS platform video game developed by Josh DeBonis. No, I do not know this game.
Is there any other remakes that have been announced?
Not that I know of.
People have been
Other than
hyping the
Spyro.
shit out of that game.
Other than Spyro?
Yeah, Spyro.
This comes out September.
Yeah,
I'll buy it.
yeah, that one looks good. That one looks really good. Did we talk about fucking Jason Momoa last week in The Crow?
About him. Oh, that they canceled the
They
Crow?
canceled The Crow.
No, I didn't hear
What
We
happened?
didn't talk about it, but I heard about
But
it.
it's not. It's like first originally it was rumored that the director pulled out, but it turns out it was the copyright owner that was like, nah, like give me a better script.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
So they just scrapped it all?
they scrapped it all. Well, yeah, because he's the owner, so they can't make the movie without him. And like Jason Momoa put like the whole tweet out, and he put like another picture of him in the makeup. And it was like, I'm sorry, I'm gonna keep trying to get this movie made.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna. I think he's doing awesome. Like, especially because he's showing the passion, the same amount of passion that fucking Ryan Reynolds showed for Deadpool.
He's not a good actor, though.
You don't think so?
Not a good
I
actor.
like him.
I don't.
I like him, but he's not a good actor at all.
He was terrible in Conan.
I don't think he's that great of an Aquaman.
The only thing
I like him as Aquaman.
The only thing he was good in was Game of Thrones because he didn't say shit.
He didn't talk. He just
He
grunted.
didn't have to, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only thing he was good in. But everything else he's in he's not good. He's not
No,
a good actor.
what else was he in that I liked? He was in something else.
I mean, he looks good. He looks cool, but he's not a good actor.
Because he was in
He
Conan.
needs to just keep taking movies or whatever. And
Have you seen Frontier?
it's not good.
I liked it.
It's not good. It's
not good.
Let me tell you.
I liked
it's
it.
not good.
I liked
I gave it a chance. It's not good.
I liked it.
It's pretty bad.
I liked it.
No, that's not good at all, dude. How far did you get it? Did you watch the whole thing?
No.
So there you go. What does that tell you right there? You didn't like it. Because if you would have liked it, you would have kept watching it.
No, I just there was shit getting in the way, and I just haven't gone back to it.
Shit like what? Other good shit to watch?
Other
Shit
better
that's
shows?
Better?
All right, I'll do that. But he
I
wasn't
think
bad
that
at
too.
it.
Like I forgot what show. Oh, maybe Westworld. Like I was trying to watch the second season of Westworld, and I'm like, I can't. There's other stuff that I'd rather do.
Yeah,
So I must not like it anymore.
yeah.
'Cause the first season was alright. It did feel tedious to get through like the first couple episodes,
Mm.
and then it caught my attention, and then it was good. But
Yeah.
now
Yeah, I
it's
think
just like-
Westworld is just rough to binge watch.
Yeah, you
like
can't-
you have to be watching it week to week.
Yeah, you can't just binge it. 'Cause actually, I tried
couldn't
the
pay
same thing.
attention. I tried to watch the first episode like 4 times, and I couldn't. I can't pay attention to it.
Yeah. You know what the series got to like? I love the series, but for whatever reason, I just can't binge it. Is Ash vs Evil Dead? Like for whatever reason, I love it. I think it's a great show, but I just can't fucking like. I can watch like 2 or 3 episodes. It's like, all right, I can move on to something else now. like I just can't.
What did you think about the ending?
I liked that.
Yeah,
I haven't finished
the
it
ending
yet.
of season 3 is awesome.
Yeah, because that's the last season, right?
Yeah,
they're
they
not doing
canceled
another.
it.
Yeah, that sucks. that
But
they canceled
they
it.
didn't know that they were gonna get canceled.
They left
so-
it open-ended.
Yeah.
Oh, did they really?
Yeah,
Oh
'cause
shit.
It wasn't like 'cause
Yeah.
But whatever.
But I mean,
I don't mind
That's what
open-
they do
I
in
don't
all of
mind-
them.
They
I
left
don't
it
mind
open-ended, but it still
Satisfying.
resolved the conflict that was
There
in
was
that season.
in that season, yeah.
Yeah.
But that's how all the Evil Deads are. Like the Evil Dead series.
Yeah,
like
that's
the
why I
movies,
didn't.
Yeah.
they're completely open ended.
I don't mind the open ending.
Even at
unless it,
Army of Darkness is open ended
It's a good.
because he makes it back to his time, but then the Deadites are still there.
That's how it should be.
Yeah.
Looking
like,
at you, Walking Dead.
Right?
You don't just stop in the middle before they kill somebody. You
That's like
fucking
the
kill
way,
them and let it end.
kind of the way Twin Peaks ended too. Like
Yeah, it's always
you could defeat evil in one dimension or whatever, but it's still gonna
Still,
come
yeah.
back. Like, you can't beat evil. Like if you're fighting evil, you're always gonna be fighting evil. There's no beating.
All right.
Like there's no good without the evil or whatever.
that's a good analogy there.
What else we got?
I'm about to see if I have anything else. Oh, have you guys seen that video of that kid? That fucking little shit kid?
Oh yeah, the yellow shirt.
Oh yeah.
What?
Fucking, he's like keying cars in a parking lot, and like some
He's
adults
like
confront him.
Definition of a little shit kid.
Yeah, and like
He started like attacking the guy.
yeah, like the guy, like he's just like the guy's like like telling him to stop and shit, and then like the kids are standing him like he's trying to get
He's
in the
pushing him and punching at him, but the kid like he can't punch.
Yeah,
hard, so
you can't punch it. The guy's just doing like blocking it. But then like the kid starts going for his head, and so finally the guy
blocking him, the guy like pushes him by his neck.
Yeah, he gets him by his neck and just pushes him, and the kid goes, "Ah!"
Yeah, he kind of throws himself to the ground and he makes it look like he hit his head on the ground.
Yeah, like he fucking
saying,
like
you could have killed me.
Yeah, like but the whole time he's like because he's too short to get in the guy's face, so he's like in his chest the whole time, and like he's just standing like the guy's trying to walk around him, and the kid's just there like.
It's like a hormoned up kid who doesn't
fucking...
like he doesn't have any sense of self.
Yeah.
Or identity or like.
Yeah.
Or like he's just a hormoned up like selfish little shit. Because like it's okay for you to hit somebody and not
yeah
somebody
but the second you get hit back
and then all of a sudden you want to say that all of a sudden there's rules now.
Yeah
there's no rules when you were doing shit, but now when I break the rules there's rules all of a sudden.
Yeah, exactly.
Now there's laws and shit,
but that's how people that's
how people are.
That kid is a perfect example of
that's
like,
not even how kids how just kids are.
That's
a shit kid. Oh, that's the shit kid.
No, this kid's really like this kid's terrible.
Yeah.
But it's just
and then some girl comes up to him and he's like getting in her face like he's gonna fight her. He's like in her face and he's like, "Fuck you, whore!"
Yeah, like after he pushed me, fuck you, whore. Like it's like he's like 10, 10 or 12. It's fucking insane, man.
Yeah, these kids.
This kid's fucking like
these kids these days, man.
Dude, but it's the embodiment of the fucking society nowadays, man.
There's kids like that. There's
always kids like that, but
there's people like that.
Yeah, but I think
people like
more people are like that now.
Nah, it's just you see it on videos now. Everybody has a phone.
That's true. That's the thing too.
And in the 90s, there was no cat. Nobody. It was rare that somebody had a camera on them when something crazy happened.
Yeah.
Now and then in my time, only half the people, like only wealthy people, had cameras.
Yeah.
And smartphones. And then this time now, every single person.
Yeah. There's always a smartphone around.
And shit. And
but that's the thing too. Was like
now we just see what. We see we're looking at ourselves and we don't like ourselves because we're shitty people.
Yeah, like everyone's just terrible.
And it's I don't know. Maybe the wave's gonna break and then we're gonna learn from all this shit, which I think is what's gonna happen, but it's gonna take some time. Well, it's gonna get worse before it gets better. I think
we were having the conversation because we were talking about. I forgot how
it's gonna be people who do shit like that for the attention. There's gonna be heels.
Yeah.
Which you're seeing it already with this Woe Vicky and Daniel Bergoli and.
Yeah,
Lil Tay.
They're heels.
Lil Tay is my favorite, but
they're heels.
Yeah,
they want people to not like.
They want
the goal is to have people hate on them.
Yeah, because that's how they validate themselves.
Or it makes them money. Now they have more attention, more views.
Yeah, more
sponsorships.
Yeah,
more
it's the people you love to hate.
They go and rent this like they will rent a car. Rent a Lamborghini or whatever, and they'd be like, "Look at my fucking Lamborghini! I made it out the hood." But like, let's just rented this.
Yeah,
like it's all just a facade and shit, just to make money.
Yeah.
And but stupid people out there see this and they think this is real.
They actually have it.
They think that they think in their head, okay, I'll just do what this chick's doing, and I'm gonna be getting Lamborghinis. That's not how it works.
I think what Lil Tay was doing was her mom was a real estate agent.
Yeah.
And she would go into the houses that her mom was selling.
Yeah.
And be like, look at my
her parents
house,
her parents are the brains behind it. They're the ones renting the cars for her, fucking telling her what to say.
Dude, you know what's crazy is
her brother is like her publicist. He thinks all the shit for
it's a business.
There's these two YouTube channels that Jasmine watches. One of them is called Ryan's Toy Reviews, right? It's a little Filipino kid, and all he does like from the time he was 2 years old to now, he just plays with toys. That's what he does. And then,
how old is he now?
I think he's like 5 or 6.
25.
I think he's Jasmine's age. But like the kid makes $1 million a month on YouTube, just by fucking YouTube. All he does is play with toys. and like you literally see the evolution of them getting the money. There's another one that it's like it's a family that.
Yeah, there's those shows there just called Unbox.
Yeah.
Whatever, something Unbox, and that's the whole thing is they go buy something,
Mm-hmm.
and they open it and film
themselves
their
opening it.
reaction.
Yeah.
From them doing.
They don't even most of the time. They don't even like actually review it. They're like,
no, they're just like, oh,
just
like,
oh, look at this. It looks
kind
kind of cool,
when I
guys.
was a kid too, like
Feels good.
It was whatever. I don't know, like it was.
It's got a nice weight to it.
Like you would go look at like toy ads or whatever, video game ads.
Mm-hmm.
Or magazines or whatever, and you would fantasize.
Yeah,
like that was like a pastime, going and looking at shit that like, oh, I wish
I could
all
have
sorts
this.
of money,
Yeah,
so I could have all this shit. Mm-hmm. And that's kind of, I think that's
that could be it. But like, I trip out on it, like, cause like okay, like this other family, like that. This one you can really see the evolution of them, cause like they started out, they had a nice house. Don't get me wrong, and it was like they had 4 kids, 3 kids at the time, and it was just the dad playing video games with them, or like playing with toys with them, and then they started doing these stories. And then all of a sudden, like by the end, like now, like they have this fucking massive house. Like it's like on a like they had their own carnival for a birthday for one of the kids. Like a fucking full on like Ferris wheel and fucking like full on carnival. And it was like just off of YouTube. And it's like that's fucking nuts. So I mean, I could see some shit like that. Like you're just getting heat, getting people to hate you, and all of a sudden you're like. But again, a part of it is the facade of like, okay. Like, I'm renting, like, obviously, they're not going to buy a Lamborghini off of fucking YouTube yet. Yeah. But, you know what I mean? They'll rent that shit, fucking play it out, and then...
Why is that open?
I don't know.
How did you open the door, Rhonda?
She's smarter than she looks. That's how.
Sorry, keep it quiet.
No, I'm not pausing. I was just pulling up my other stories. Shit. I had more stories. But the shit's not loading.
Come on, Rodney.
Her tail just fucking just beats the shit out of everything. God damn it, man. Alright, and we're back. Just a quick break for a second. I want to see this fucking CM Punk fucking Mike Jackson. I didn't realize, cause I thought Mike Jackson, because I know he fought Mickey Gall and lost as well. But I thought he had, like, I didn't know he was 0-1 as well.
I know, right?
Yeah. And, like, well, he was just a photographer or some shit, right?
Yeah, I think he's a photographer.
But I was looking at the fucking, I finally found that one you told me about. The cringy ass fucking video, like the...
Oh, where he's hitting pads.
Yeah.
And they're both, like, preparing for the fight.
But the thing about it is, like, okay, if you watch it, look at CM Punk's, like, you can see it's at the end of his workout. He's blown the fuck up. He's all fucking poured.
They could have poured water on him.
No, but look at his eyes too. You can see how fucking.
He just looks like that though.
He's just
he looks tired. If you look at him at any time of the day, he looks like a tired. He looks like he's on heroin. Is what he looks like.
He does.
He looks like
he does kind of look like that.
He looks like a hero, but he's not. He's straight edge, which makes you hate him even more. I would like him better if he was actually a heroin addict.
But like
he's straight edge. I never liked him.
In the interview, fucking.
He's the reason. He's the reason why WWE sucks now. Because fucking straight edge CM Punk got popular.
Nah, you know what? Hey, when he was his character was fucking awesome because he played it like a fucking he'd come out like Jesus and he had fucking followers and shit. And he had a good gimmick. I liked it.
Do you know whose gimmick was better than that?
Righteous Censor.
Is that their name?
Remember, they would come out the suit, the white shirt, and the black ties.
What was the first guy?
It was Stevie Richards.
Stevie Richards. What was he before though? He was just Stevie Richards before.
Yeah, and he had the little
weird, right?
He would have the half shirts and the short shorts.
Yeah, he was funny, man.
He was with the Blue Meanie all the time. Remember?
Yeah, he was funny, and then
he came out like
that gimmick was genius, dude. The Righteous Censor. They would come out and this is too raunchy.
Yeah,
and they would come and just like try to beat everybody up and stop it, like if it got too out of hand, like too sexual and shit. Like they would come and cover the girls up and shit.
Yeah,
it was so funny, man.
Funny.
And they're
so funny.
The way
they'd be dressed like they work at Staples or whatever.
They were dressed like Mormons.
Oh, really? Just
like Mormons. Yeah, like Mormons.
The white shirt, black tie
with the tie and black pants.
Yeah,
and shit.
And then
so funny, man. And there was what's his name? Ho Train. What was his name?
Godfather.
Godfather's who would come out with like a stable of hoes and shit, and he would call it the Ho Train. And then fucking that was what their first like beef
first beef, yeah.
And then they ended up fucking like beating him and converting him.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah.
He dropped all the hose and shit. He started fucking beating people up.
It sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been listening to a podcast. It was Bruce Pritchard has a podcast. Remember Brother Love? He had the red face. He would do interviews. I love you. And he was like a preacher.
If I saw him, I would remember, but I don't remember.
But yeah, he used to be a writer for WWE as well. Like he was like way deep in the fucking office. And he talks about
a lot of people were writers for WWE.
Yeah. Did you know Freddie Prinze Jr. was a writer for WWE?
Yeah, there's a lot of people.
But so he talks about. He was talking about.
But they just hire random people, like if you send a script or whatever.
No, they were pretty. They got people that were kind of.
But I've heard they hired people like
they kind of did
off the street. Basically.
They had a writing team, and they would hire. Yeah, they would like if you wrote them something good enough, they'd be like.
If anybody, I think, or like if you're like a thing, if you're already like established.
Yeah, if you were established, they'd bring you in.
You want to work for them, they'll bring you in.
Yeah. Dude, have you ever? Do you know anything about Freddie Prinze Jr. other than like fucking teen movies he did?
A little bit.
Like
a little bit.
He grew up. You know, like fucking Gene LaBelle and fucking Bruce Lee just trained him. He used to fuck.
I know he trains and shit.
Yeah, Chuck Norris broke his ribs because he came back cocky from a fucking tournament. Like it was like it was him, Gene LaBelle, and I forget who else was there. And so Chuck Norris, Gene LaBelle, and someone else, it's his actual godfather are there, and like he just came back from like a tournament that he won.
When did Bruce Lee die though? Did he die before?
No, he died. Oh no, he might have. He died in the 70s, I believe, like late 70s, early 80s, somewhere around there. But so he comes back all bragging about this tournament, and so Gene LaBelle comes, oh yeah, tell Chuck about what you did, and he was like, yeah, and like I came at the guy, and he's like trying to show him the moves, and then like. So he goes, show like try it on Chuck, and fucking Chuck Norris just roundhouse kicks him in the fucking ribs and breaks 3 of his ribs.
Good dude.
He was like 16 years, like
One of the coaches was telling me today, it was funny. He was saying that one of the guys there, that he told him, he was like, oh, I want to have a fight or whatever, and he was like, all right, and he goes, this is what we're gonna do. You show up to training every day, and you do what you gotta do. I'll get you a fight. And then he said, like, the first round, that he was doing good in the first round, that it was going well, and that fool comes back, and he's, like, all out of breath and shit, and he's all tired, and he's like, I'm done, man. He's like, just tell them I'm done. And then he's like, I can't do this. And then he said that fool just fucking slapped the shit out of him. He said he slapped him all fucking hard, and he goes, you don't fucking quit. He's like, you don't fucking embarrass me. He's like, I'd rather you go out there and get knocked out.
Yeah, right? You don't fucking quit because you're tired? Yeah. What the shit?
Yeah.
Well, see, because that's different. Cause,
it's one thing if you're injured and beat up and shit.
Yeah, because like that one chick, right?
You're tired. Yeah.
I forget what's her name.
You could push through getting tired, like.
Yeah.
Even though it sucks and it makes you just want to quit, like that.
But that's the heart. That's the heart of a fighter, a heart of a champion.
Lombardi quote where fatigue makes a coward of us all. Mm-hmm. But I mean, there's just ways of. I mean, you could push yourself to like.
Yeah, and that's
exhaustion, the thing. But you could find your breath at moments.
Yeah, and that's how you get better is by pushing through that. Like it's the guys that quit when they're tired are the guys that don't do anything.
Yeah.
To go back to the WWE thing, the whole train, right? So
train.
Bruce Pritchard's talking about like where they get. So what they would do is they would go to local strip clubs and they're like, we need this many women. And so they would just like, okay, you. It's like they would just like, okay, line up all your
prettiest girls.
Line up all your strippers. Or you come with us. And then you go to the next strip club. You come with us until they had enough strippers for the fucking
week.
Or for that event. And fucking like, tell me how is that like not the best job ever?
Just go around picking up strippers.
Just picking up hot chicks. Like you. You want to be on TV? They got some cool shit. Ghost
I don't
Giant.
think any job is good. Like, and it's a job, it just fucking sucks. You just work.
Once it becomes a job.
Yeah. Yeah. Like being a porn star, you would think like that's a good job. Just fucking hot chicks
fucking all day.
Yeah.
But it's not.
But it's
not as glamorous.
Right as it sounds. Oh, did you ever watch that video I told the fucking promo by Mike Jackson? Or not?
No, I didn't watch it yet.
Dude, it's so fucking terrible, man. It's so terrible.
I do want to see that.
I'm gonna tell you 3 truths and a lie. Apparently, his nickname is the Truth or whatever.
That's funny.
It's like, I'm gonna tell you 3 truths and a lie. And then it's like, and then like the thing is, he says 3 things.
And he only did 2 things.
No, well, because he says 3 truths and a lie, but then he only says 3 things. So
it's like, okay. So he
like,
fucked up.
Yeah, it was like, he goes, you had a fight with Mickey Gall.
The lie was that he was gonna tell you 3 truths.
Because he had some other little guy with him.
He's right.
No, you know what? No, he didn't only say 2 things.
See, that's genius.
That is right.
That's fucking hilarious.
But because he has that little guy with him that's like his manager or whatever. He goes, you had a fight with Mickey Gall. It was one-sided as hell. My fight with Mickey Gall, fireworks. And then he says something else, and then he goes, and then the little manager, like, before he can say anything else, the manager goes, I know which one's a lie, baby. And it was like, wait, he only said 3 things. Like,
exactly, because
yeah. But see, now that I think of that, okay, it makes more sense. But that whole gimmick is that whole fucking wrestling shoot promo thing was like
it's cringy.
It was genius, but at the same time, it was like
it's cringy when MMA guys try to cut like wrestling promos.
Yeah,
doesn't work.
Like
what's his name? Big Ben Rothwell tried to do it, and with like I don't know, it might have been Joe Rogan, and it was just like.
Dude,
he had the voice and shit, and he was like laughing. Well, see, because this is supposed to be like an interview or whatever, and it's not in the. It's like not the right context for something like that.
Yeah.
For you to start having for you to start doing what do you call it, cinema or whatever.
Yeah.
Can I let her go to the bathroom?
Yeah.
There was like the thing about it is like because the guys that are trying to do wrestling promos in a non-wrestling environment is like
it's stupid. It's like you're trying to play baseball while playing football.
Well, and it's not that they're doing a parody of it. They're doing what they think they should be doing. Whereas a good wrestling promo.
Yeah, pause it.
Yeah. Go. All right. So a good wrestling promo is like, it's real, but it's over the top. You know what I mean? Where it's like a good wrestler knows their character, and like a good wrestler, their characters, it's just their personality over the top. Whereas like an MMA fighter that does it, you're not playing a character. Yeah. But when you try to do that wrestling promo, you try to put it you try to do trying to do Macho Man. You try to do, you know what I mean?
But it takes practice too. You can't have not done that your whole entire life, and then all of a sudden you're gonna be fucking good at it.
Yeah. Like, well, just like
you have to practice at it. It takes you years before that seems natural or whatever. You know.
Like when Freddie Prinze, to go back to Freddie Prinze Jr., when he was working for the WWE, they had him coach guys. Like they specifically talks about coaching the Miz, where like they had him actually go and talk to the Miz and sit down, and he eventually got to the point where he was putting on acting classes for the guys, and like helping them like cut promos and shit.
Yeah, basically helping acting classes.
Yeah, and so like, and that's why a lot of those guys got better.
Did you say is that what you said, acting class?
Yeah, acting.
Oh, it sounded like you said I think. I was like, what?
No.
What is that? Yeah, you said acting classes. Like almost like acting classes.
I thought you said acting class like.
But yeah, I mean. Because that's the thing though. It's like right now, if you like cut a wrestling promo, the first thing you would do the loud voice, the deep like gravelly you cut it like what you would think like a Hulk Hogan promo. You know what I mean? Where it's like, that's kind of a go-to. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's hard to. I mean, if you're not,
because you don't have a character, you don't have a style.
I mean, or like if you look at like the Diaz brothers, like they grew up like talking shit to people.
Yeah, so they can do it.
Getting shit talked to.
Yeah.
So when they go into that mode, they just are like, oh fuck you, fuck. They don't really think about what they're saying. They're just feeling it.
Yeah.
You don't have to go and search for something.
Yeah.
To say, and it doesn't feel like it's not a thing that you've rehearsed and it's lined out to you or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
They're talking.
Like I was just recently watching WrestleMania 6, I think it was. And Jake the Snake cuts a promo before his match, and it's just like if you watch it, it's fucking like it's nuts, but it's so good because Jake the Snake he wasn't Hogan, he wasn't. Let me tell you something, bro. He got real quiet. It was his character, but he was real quiet, and it's almost like you lean into your TV to fucking and then it's just like, but that's just the art of cutting a promo. It's like that's him. He learned that over years. It's not like he just came out one day and it was Jake the fucking Snake.
Yeah, I don't. Some guys have these things that they're thinking, like, I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna say this, and they go up there and they say it, but like you just
falls flat.
Yeah, because you it's basically even though you didn't write it on a card and fucking go up there and read it, that's basically what you did.
Yeah,
even though you physically didn't do that.
Just like when we do the show, like anytime we've talked about something off the air and then talk about it on the air,
it's basically the same.
It's like we do it. Yeah, it
like,
falls flatter.
Yeah.
Like that's why we recorded the way
when we talk first and then try to talk it on.
Yeah, like we try to say the same thing.
Like the way we're talking now.
No, right. The way we talk now is because we're doing it natural, and then that's why we do it the way we do it.
Yeah.
Because if we plan shit out, like, because there was a period, like a couple months, where we were like planning, like talking shit out, and then we'd go and talk about it, and it would be like, yeah, like,
yeah, we go like, oh, I want to talk about this.
Yeah, yeah, and it was just
then,
very.
It's like, well, now you just talked about it.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. So, I do kind of want to bring back the whiteboard because that helped.
It's the same thing as looking up topics on your.
Yeah, but see, the issue with that is when we're recording, like
I feel like
you can hear the
really?
yeah, you can kind of hear the buzzing of me touching the screen.
But our shows are way better now, though.
Oh yeah, I agree. Especially the quality like has become just because I think we've become more just used to bullshitting with the microphone in the room. Like I got a buddy of mine that I want to bring on the show, because like when we watch movies and shit, we just sit his insight on shit is different. Like it matches our chemistry, but I think his insight's a little different. Like he has a little bit of a different kind of opinion on certain things, and so I think it would be good. But it's just like he doesn't have that. Like I told him like you should come on the show, just do an episode. He goes you'd have to do it without me knowing the mic's on because I would just get quiet. Like he doesn't have that. Well, like you were the same way when you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And even you were the same way too. Like when we first started recording, like Jiro was like getting a word out of Jiro was like.
I mean, some days I'm fucking quiet and I'm tired. And
Yeah.
I don't really feel like
No, but I'm saying when you first came on the show.
Yeah. I mean,
Like because me and Player 2.
Yeah, now when I'm quiet, that's usually when you guys are talking about UFC.
UFC,
stuff.
yeah.
I don't know shit about that shit.
Yeah.
So.
But like when me and Player 2 started doing it, we kind of like me and him like I had Dad fucking throwing me in front of cameras and doing all this bullshit, so I'm like that shit doesn't bother me.
well,
And then
I did that too.
yeah, no, but it was it was a little different for you. And then like when Player 2, like he came out here to be an actor, so we came and we were just bullshitting like on the microphone, so like it didn't. But even us, if you listen to that very first fucking Lost episode, that it was just me and him, it is a little like because I was like, welcome to the first episode, blah blah blah. Like I was still doing my radio voice, And then he goes, yeah, man, I would have never thought we could do the show about video games.
I don't think I felt like that.
No, but I'm saying it just kind of you can tell when you get
I don't think
comfortable.
Michael ever was like that because I would always listen to the show before I came on. Or when he told me about it, I would always listen to it, but Michael seemed fine.
No, I think, but I'm saying you can tell when he begins.
Now I'm better at explaining my opinion and coming back to the point.
Yeah.
Because before I would just say something.
Yeah, he would say something crazy and then
that's it.
Yeah.
I think the one thing
now I'm better at it, like explaining it more efficiently.
Yeah.
With more words.
I think the one thing we've all gotten better at is not talking over each other. Like we'll still step on each other here and there, but if you listen to some of the early episodes,
have, 2 conversations at the same time.
It would just be all of us be talking.
Too. We would also
Yeah.
drink.
Yeah. But we'd
have so many people at that. Like we'd have like 5 or 6 people.
Yeah.
So, but now it's just like us 3 most of the time, so it's easier. But when you have like 5 or 6 people, it'd be like me and Michael talking, and then you and Blue Guy would be talking, and then it'd be like 2 conversations at the same time.
Yeah, it's like playing basketball with 2 balls. When it's too many people.
Yeah.
It's too many balls.
Too many balls.
Did you see the games? Did you see the game last night?
Oh, the Cavs?
Yeah, it was like I didn't see the final score, but
they got blown out.
When I stopped watching it, it was like 113 to 80.
Yeah.
86 or something.
There was one point where like LeBron just like fucking gave up.
He's like, I'm done. Yeah. And he went and congratulated everybody, and he just sat down.
Have you seen that picture?
I was wanting them to win at first because they were the underdogs. Because I usually go for the underdogs. But like after LeBron, he's such a baby.
He's such a fucking bitch, man.
He's such a little baby. Like he's always bitching.
I
mean, he has.
Yeah.
There's some shit
I don't know, but like that whole series, he
doesn't get any
series
fouls.
is pretty embarrassing for him. I understand. I kind of understand why he did that though.
Yeah,
but see, the thing about it though is like
because
LeBron's a great player, but he needs support. Whereas like that's why he'll never like in my opinion he'll never be in a contention with Michael Jordan. He'll never be in contention with Kobe. I mean Kobe obviously. I mean like when him and Shaq were together, it was fucking amazing.
I feel like he's too
unstoppable.
Yeah, and then when you know when he had the right team, but Kobe at the same time could carry a team. You know what I mean?
He's too muscular. Like I think he's too big. Like he doesn't move. He doesn't move as fast and as quick as everybody else, but he tries to play like that.
Yeah.
Like he's trying to outmaneuver people and trying to outmuscle them, but it's too like you need one guy who's a tough guy, and then you need one guy who's a speed guy.
Yeah.
And then
but
they play their roles. You don't need a guy who's got a little of both.
But see, the thing about LeBron too is I don't want to call him a prima donna, but it's kind of like where he's at the point where it's like everyone should be like
he's got the statistics on his side as far as the greatest player of all time, but he's been playing steadily since he was 18 constantly.
Yeah.
This whole time for years and years, he's playing steadily. Where Michael Jordan was off for a long time, and then it was at a different time where like fools could fucking foul hard. Like you could push. You could foul way worse.
Yeah.
Now like they barely. Like
they flop.
Almost
they
for anything,
flop.
like it's a foul. Like
dude,
any little push is a
it's
foul.
to the point where in the NBA 2K games, there's like a flop button. Yeah. And you can flop on purpose in fucking NBA 2K because it's so off. It's so fucking prevalent in the NBA now.
Yeah.
Like you know,
fucking Stephen, that fool fucking shot a 3 and like he jumped into the hole. Like fool was right here trying to block the shot, and then he jumped early, and then he jumps into him and then throws it.
Throws a fucking
headbutts his arm.
Yeah.
Who hit me in the head?
Yeah.
That counts.
Yeah, and then the other announcer was like, "Oh, that should have been a foul," and he was like, "That should have been a foul." The fool, he still made it though. It was a great shot. But like the other guy was like, "It should have been a foul." It was a bad shot. But he still made it, but it should have been a foul. The other guy was like, I agree with the other part, but not that. It should have been a foul. He's like,
he threw
himself. You can't jump into somebody. You can't head like what are you gonna headbutt someone's hand and be like, he punched me?
Yeah, right.
Get him out of the game.
Yeah, exactly.
That's not a sport.
Yeah. I think that goes back
to... That's not a sport. That's the
pacification of America.
Some weird game that's...
Yeah, I don't know about the NBA. I don't really pay attention to it, but I remember in high school, like, there was this stupid thing where, like, they told you, like, you could have your hands straight up, but if you have them anywhere forward, then it will be a foul if they do that to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's weird.
Because like I don't know, because when you have it forward, apparently it's like you're going.
It's like you're reaching towards
them. And if you have it up, then it's more like they're going towards you.
It's stupid though, because you're trying to defend the hoop. If you're like this over them, now they can't jump. You eliminate them.
Well, it's also like kind of like how goaltending is.
They should adapt to my defense.
Mm-hmm.
Why do I gotta adapt to a rule? You shouldn't make too many people. You shouldn't have to make the athletes adapt to the rules.
Yeah.
As much as the players have to adapt to the style or the game. You have to adapt to the game, not adapt to the rules.
That's why Vince McMahon should make like an XBA.
I don't know. Yeah, I would say XBA. We used to play XBA. Me, Ruben.
We used to call that shit Jungle Ball.
Mike, yeah, Jungle Ball, but we used to call it XBA.
XBA, really?
Yeah, we called it XBA because it was like wrestling, but with fucking basketball and shit. Like we would push each other.
XBA.
There was tackling and shit. And it turned out like there would just be like somebody holds the other one down and delays the other one while the other one's like...
That's fucking awesome. Do you remember? Okay.
And that's funny. I would always out wrestle Mike. And like I would fucking pin that fool, and he's like, "Man, this is gay. This is gay. You're like laying on me. This is gay." And now that we're adults, he's fucking gay.
Oh shit, that's funny.
I should tell him about that.
That's awesome. You can bring that shit up.
I should tell him about that to Ruben too when he gets here. Yeah, that was like.
Did you guys ever play? I can't remember what we used to call it, but like it was kind of like. Do you remember playing Butts Up?
What?
Butts Up?
Butts Up?
Yeah, it was like handball. But like if you missed the ball, you had to go line up against the wall, and they would peg you with the ball.
Yeah, I do.
But there was another version of it. I can't remember what we used to call it. It was the same thing.
You had to punch them. They touched the wall.
Yeah,
touched the wall.
Yeah. And everyone would just fucking pound on them.
Handball was a great game. It's very.
Dude, there's a handball court by my house.
I like handball with the big red ball. better.
Oh, the.
Yeah. I don't like the little.
I like fucking little fucking Mexican.
Because you could fucking do slices.
Yeah, slices.
I used to get in 6 slicey battles trading slices.
No bullets, guys. No bullets.
No bullets.
Yeah, bullets are stupid. No bullets.
Well, because it has to bounce before it hits the wall. It can't it can't just be cracked.
Yeah, I used to be sick at fucking handball.
Dude, I used to love playing handball. I remember
I used to do crazy shit.
At Shady Bend, that's the handball court was where we used to fight.
I used to be able to
everybody fought at the handball court.
Like out of when they would hit it far. Oh, I'd hit a slice. You like run all the way. And do a slicey from out there.
Like it.
It was great because you always called it out whenever you did it. You're slicey.
And the way it was just.
Yeah, because it made that sound.
It made that sound.
Yeah, shit's badass. So.
Oh man, I miss those days, man. Just fucking
sick ass slicey. Son.
You know what? We should go. I'm gonna go buy a red handball. We can go. There's a handball court by my house.
If there was a tournament, I would have been the Shady Band champ. I probably had the best record.
Tetherball was fun.
I had the best record for sure. I was barely.
I never.
Tetherball was just really easy for me though. I was tall, so I just hit it like all the way at the top. And people would be trying to jump and can't get it. And I'm like, all right.
You were 6 feet tall.
Yeah,
that was great.
At that point, it was just who's taller?
Yeah, because you were always tall in elementary school too. Tall, yeah. And then all of a sudden you stopped and everyone else kept it.
That's what happened.
Man, I want to play handball now. I think we can go and wrap this up. All right. Again, don't forget to follow us on Twitter at RealPressStart, Facebook.com/TheRealPressStart.
Bring back handball, man.
Bring back handball.
With the red ball.
Let's bring it back. They brought back dodgeball. We can bring back handball. Fuck it. That note.
Movie.
Game over. No more questions.
The podcast you just heard was recorded with Anchor. If you want to make your own, download the Android or iOS app completely free from anchor.fm/podcast. That's anchor.fm/podcast.